All right, I'm going to show you how to replace the screen in this door. As we can see, the screen has been damaged and repaired. A couple of holes in it there. And I'm going to teach you how to do this properly so you get it done right the first time and you don't have to fool around with it. These are the tools that we'll be using. This and this one are the same tool, just a different kind. The roller on this one is metal, but I don't really care for these because the edges are sharp and they can cut the screen accidentally if you put too much pressure on there. This is the nylon roller. The roller's made of nylon, and it's a little bit easier to use for a novice. You can use the metal one if you're in a pinch and it's all you have, but it's better to use the nylon one. Now, all three of these came in the same pack from Amazon, so that's why I have the metal one. It was just in a kit, and but I don't use it anymore. I have used it, I just don't like it. This is the extraction tool that's used to remove the spline when you're taking the old screen out. I'll show you how that's done here in a minute. You can buy these rollers at Lowe's and Home Depot, but in my experience so far, I haven't found one of these extraction tools. So I ended up ordering the kit from Amazon. All right, this is what your spline looks like before you take it out, and we're going to use this extraction tool to hook the spline and pull it on out of there. You can reuse the old spline, but you need to be aware that that old stuff can be brittle and break easily when you're trying to take it out. So be careful when you're removing it if you plan to reuse it. I cut my screen a little bit bigger than the area that it's going to fit into. If you want it to overlap on every side, doesn't really matter how much. I probably got 3 or 4 inches here and 2 inches here, but the important thing is that you do have some overlap. And this edge here, this happens to be on my right side of my project, is the factory edge. That means that I have not cut it. That's the side that the factory made. That way I know it's straight 100%, and I can use that factory edge as a guide. And I'll show you how to do that. This is the factory edge of my screen, and I am going to line it up with the edge of my door. My door is straight and my factory edge is straight because I didn't cut it. It came from the factory that way. Now, if I just keep those two lined up, then I know that my screen will be straight as I install it, because I'm going to do this factory edge first, right along here. On these rollers, there are 2 separate ends. This is a grooved end, and it's U-shaped so that your spline fits down in there. This other end is a inverted V shape. I'm going to be using this end because the spline for screens indoors is small and the U shape is too big to do that. So how we're going to do it is you put the spline in there. Pretty simple. You use your roller and you just push it down in there. Just like that. Then as you go along, you want to make sure that this is lined up before you press it down in there. Now it's going to pull it away, but that's okay. As long as it starts out lined up, we should be good. Work it in there good. You can feel it pop in there when you do it. And there we go. Our first side is in and it's even all the way down. So we've got a good start. Our next starting point for our next piece of spline is here. You always want to start right next to the first one you pushed in there, the first one you installed, and work away from that. You don't want to start off somewhere else because it'll end up being crooked. So you start, that's tight right there. I can push my spline down in there. And I know it'll be where it's supposed to be, so I can feel that that's nice and tight. And on the first one, you just want to keep it straight and work away from the piece you already have installed. That way, as you work away from it, you're pushing the screen that way and tightening it. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to pull our screen tight, start here, right at our point where our spline is already installed, and we're going to work from this point that way. And make sure your screen is tight. Put a little pressure on it. Make sure it's pulled this way. Nice and tight. You want to pull it this way to keep it nice and tight. And when you're trimming the spline and the screen, you always want to keep your blade facing away from the screen. That way, if you slip, it's out here somewhere. You never want to cut toward your screen. There we go. And now we can trim our screen. Like I just said, you want to keep your blade facing away from the center of the screen, always. Just like that. Do that all the way around. And there you have it. The screen door is ready to be put back into place.